What is good, you guys? Welcome back to another Invincible Gardens of the Globe video. We are recording this video live on stream. So, what's good, chat? And if you was not here for this stream, you missed out on a good one. Now, I did do my regular refreshes so far, so I cannot show you that. But you are going to get, I believe it's 5 regular free refreshes every single day. This event is not that long. This event is only going to be going on for, I believe, one more day. As of recording this video, yes, one more day. You have your daily missions here. Refreshing the shop, purchasing all, getting characters from the criminal faction, recruiting characters in general, and then recruiting characters from the GDA. All of this will earn you dossiers. Then you have the gem stuff for extra dossiers. Now, I'm going to be honest, personally, I did not buy any of these because I have a ton of dossiers saved up. But in my TikTok video I made explaining the bundles and which bundles are the best, the bundle in the in the left is basically a one-time deal. I wouldn't buy it more than once. It's 3,400 gems for basically 25 summons, 3 full summons, 10 regular summons. Then you can buy the 800 gem bundle. You could buy that one 5 times for a total of 40 dossiers, and it will come out to, I believe it was 4,000 gems on the dot, or 4,200 gems, something like that. Then the one on the right, I put it to buy 3 times. It will come out to 4,200 gems, and that one will give you 3 gold dossiers with 15 regular regular dossiers. So not a bad deal as well. And then the 20 is also a pretty good deal. You can only buy that one time, but the 20 is pretty basically 2,800 gems for 20 dossiers, which isn't that bad. Now, as far as that, also another thing to take advantage of with this event going on right now is that, yes, obviously you can get 2 of any character you pull, and I love the fact that it's only 2 of every character. There's no singles at all, meaning you're guaranteed getting doubles, which is very great. This is a very good event, very good food feeding event. You're actually my goat, bro. Thank you. No problem. Which one do you recommend? For the gem boosting, for buying the gems, I would definitely say you probably want to go, because of the fact that purchasing all is one of the challenges and will give you some more dossiers. You do want to have some gold cards. So I would say for that reasoning, I would either go with the one on the left, the 3,400 gem one, or I would go with the 20 dossiers for 2,800, and then 2 purchases of the 10 dossiers for a total of 30 dossiers. Or you can do the 20 gems one with 1 purchase of the 1,400 dossier, so you can have a total of 25 dossiers with 1 gold dossier. However, which way you want to do it. I would not recommend spending more than 4 to maximum of 5,000 gems on this event, to be honest with you. Especially the fact that you're going to have to spend gems probably for the refreshes. And that's why I want to cover that too. But before we cover that, there is also a basically all hands on deck event going on at the same time in the lab due to the other event going on. And then also having these 2 events going live, the Schools Out mission, this mission right here, has a high chance of dropping you purple heroes. And if you can get any purple hero in the game in any other shop, you can get it in those shops as well. So you can actually have a lucky chance to actually get a Thrag or a Conquest or something like that from just doing the Schools Out mission. Now, as far as the refreshes go for this shop and even the regular lab shop, for the regular shop, it's a little different. It's going to go up each refresh by 1 gem. So you have to be cautious with how much gems you're spending. For actual, for actual usage of your gems, in all honesty, if I'm telling you to do this as a person trying to be most efficient and not as someone that's doing it for content, I would tell you the moment your gems get, ooh, we got a thrag, baby. The moment your gems get to 20, once you get up to 20, that the gems are costing you 20 to refresh, stop refreshing and just wait for the hour for it to reset back down to 10. Because you are going to spend so many gems trying to do it that way that it's going to burn you out of gems so fast for no reason. Now, this method is still much more slower on how much it costs you, but if you're already spending gems on getting dossiers, you don't also want to overkill your gem amount trying to just refresh. You can't be picky too much in this event. Like, you gotta understand that unless it's like an hour left in the event, I would say really be careful and patient with your refreshes. Do not just refresh until you see the character you want. Another thing too, it's honestly better, unless you don't have a lot of dossiers, it's honestly better to use your dossiers to refresh the shop versus using your gems. And what I mean by that, like, for example, there's 5 cards here, and this is mainly for people that have a lot of dossiers, so be reasonable in what I'm saying. In my situation, because I have so many dossiers, I'm better off just using my 5 dossiers to refresh this by doing a clear 5 dossier swipe to refresh this than using my gems, because by using my gems, it defeats the purpose. So, like, right here, if I get a snipe, then I'll use the gems to refresh. But if not, I'll just do the 10 dossiers, because at the end of the day, the more characters I summon, the more dossiers I'm going to see come back my way. Because, remember, once again, we have the challenges. So, like, for example, something like this. This, I'm going to use a refresh because nothing here is something I want. Nothing at all there is anything I want. Plus, like I said, if you're doing it in the sense that you're able to get these dossiers back, you will see the dossiers come back to you. The more refreshes you do, the more summons you do, the more dossiers you're going to see come back to you. So that's exactly why I would say I would just go this route of summoning the dossiers, because summoning to refresh, because remember, each character you summon is 2 of that character. So it will add up over time how much dossiers you see me come back to. We're back up to, we just earned, I think, like 30 dossiers, 20 dossiers from that, from just claiming those refreshes. So as you see, it definitely pays back off. You get a lot of your stuff right back. Name of the game is Invincible Gardens of the Globe. Panther, anybody that asks for the name of the game or asks any questions that I can't answer right now while I'm doing the video, can you please answer them for me? Thank you, my guy. But yeah, so like I said, that is basically this event explained. I'm going to do a few more little summons for you guys just to make this video a little bit longer. And then the same thing kind of goes for this one. Now, once again, never do what I am about to do. Let me say that again. Never do what I am about to do. I am doing this fully for video purposes and streaming purposes. So as you see, it caps out at 200. I'm not going to keep refreshing. As you see, I do have a lot of currency, but I'm not going to keep refreshing. I'll do 2 more refreshes. Okay, we didn't get anything. And that's only because the odds aren't that good. We have a super duper low chance of one of these heroes popping up. So I definitely won't be like refreshing. The odds on these heroes popping up are super duper low. So don't like stress yourself about it. But they are available in this shop. And I definitely, once again, will not say to be wasting your refresh currency that way, because 200 to refresh the shop is insane. It's insane. But let's refresh this one. And I'll take that. That's a double Allen. And with a double Lucan, that's some good food right there. Definitely use that. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. So we're at 20,000. We're at 20 gems. With us being at 20 gems, like I said, once you get to this point that the refresh cost, at this point is where I would say don't bother spending any more gems. Just sit back, put on a movie, put on a TV show, go watch a another streamer or something like that, if you're interested in like somebody like Jinx, something like that, go watch something that's going to entertain you for a little bit of time, and then come back within the hour and let your hourly refresh reset this for you, because you will save a lot more gems doing it that way than spending 20 gems every single refresh. Trust me, in this event, you need to be efficient. Do not let your your ability to not have patience. I can't speak English if you guys haven't known. Do not let your ability to not be patient fuck over how much you can get out of this event. In all honesty, if you really want to go about it the most efficient way, I wouldn't spend gems at all on refreshes. I would use my free 5 refreshes and then just check it every hour. If you're really trying to penny pinch and just get good value out of the most out of the least amount of put out, that's what I would do. But at the same time, I understand that people are going to spend. So like I said, you would want to give yourself a limit of maybe 100 gems refreshing time between each hour. That's how you want to look at it. 100 gems free refreshing time. So if you're doing 10 gems, right? I'll show you the quick maths. Quick maths. 10 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13 plus 14 plus 15 plus 16 plus 17 plus 18 plus... What the fuck? Plus 19. Right there. That's your limit. That's the limit amount of gems you want to be wasting on the hour. And that gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That gives you 10 10 refreshes plus your 5 refreshes when you first start. So that's 15 refreshes on the first start of the day. And then you get your every hour on the hour, you'll basically be spending 145 gems for every 10 refreshes at that point. If you proceed to go above that amount, it's going to egregiously get worse. Like I said, if you go from the 20 point, it's going to be 20 plus 21 plus 22 plus 23 plus 24 plus 25 plus 26 plus 27 plus 28 plus 29. You're spending 100 gems more for no reason. You get what I'm saying? You're spending 100 gems more for no reason. So at that point, like I said, I would only do the first 10. Once I get to the 20 gem mark, I'm done. Cutting myself off, I'm waiting the hour. Because when the hour resets, so does the refresh amount. It'll go back down to 10. And then you can spend another 140 gems. And if you want to get it down to just 100 gems every hour, then I believe you have to do only 7 refreshes. So, once again, that's the best method. It's the best strategy I have for this type of event. Outside of that, make sure to be capitalizing on your Schools Out. My team that I'm currently using for my Schools Out mission is right here. I use Shapesmith, Universa, General Krieg, and Viltrumite Nolan with my Angstrom. And the reason I'm using Angstrom is because of the buff he gives to my teammates, well, his teammates, and because of the debuff he gives to the enemies. And this team is absolutely, like, amazing. We're currently going to be earning these 4 heroes right there. I'm getting 4 heroes pretty much every single run. As you see here, they're just absolutely deleting everything. And I can even make this better. I just thought about that right now. I can even make this team get more further if I do this. I don't know who I have it on right now. What do I have on him? I do have the Damien. Okay, I was gonna say Damien Darkblood Notebook. If I have Damien Darkblood Notebook on somebody, it'll be good. I also do have my Golden Apple on my Angstrom to make it get more waves too. But yeah, that's everything that I can inform you about this event. I wish you guys good luck in your chances in this event. Hope this video helped some of you guys, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace out, baby.